Alright, so in this video I'm going to convert systems, okay? So we're going to go from Drifter, the Drifter world, into the world of We Deal in Lead using the same character from the Drifter, which will be Drake. He's kind of our experimental avatar, if you will. And what I'm going to do is, since he's from this Drifter world, I'm going to put a gate in the desert, middle of nowhere. Alright, and that'll be the gate in the hex grid. And I'm going to put Blake right there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use Mythic Game Emulator, which you can buy at Drive-Thru RPG. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to create this like a short little backstory to get him to the gate. And alright, I put the chaos factor at 5. I'm not really going to use it for this. This is just mostly setup. And I could use my adventure crafter cards too if I wanted to, but I'm going to challenge myself, use a mythic card, and so you're going to get some live improv from me. Hopefully I'll do a good job. So here we go. I'm going to pick a card. I'm going to put the cards over here. So off to the side here. And what's nice about the cards is that they're a little bit more portable than having a whole big table on this tray here in this desk. So here we go. So let's see, subject, intellectual, action, move, okay. Oh, that's what I want to look at, the description. Delicate, combatively. Alright, so what can I put together with that? So I guess I should have asked the question, but I'm not going to ask the question. I'm just going to rely on these. The event focus, the action, and the description. Delicate, combatively. So what can I put together here? I'll just say Blake has been on the move for days and trying to get his money, and he's kind of let himself get a little he's a little lost. So he was thinking of going back into town and to find somebody that knows a little bit more about ways, maybe businesses or another way that he can make his $50 there, or however much it was. Delicate, combatively. I don't know what to come up with delicate and combatively, so I'll draw another card. And I'll go subject, prison, action, release, interrupt, gladly, healthy. I can't think of anything there, so I'm going to say he finds a door in the middle of the desert, and he's curious about it, and he approaches the door. So we'll go to the actual portable background here, and I'll just use good old-fashioned one of these doors. I'll plop it up right here, so middle of the desert. So he sees a door out in the middle of the desert, very curious. He looks to the left, sees nothing, looks to the right. Alright. Puts his hand on his pistol and another hand on his knife. And he approaches it. And he opens it. Oh, very slowly. I'll just say, for the lack of getting to the next world, I'll just say it's open. And what does he see? So whatever he sees will kind of be a good setup for the next, for the We Deal in Lead storyline. So let me do something here. Since I'm having a hard time with the descriptors of these mythic cards, let me try my adventure crafter cards and see what I can come up with. Got my adventure crafter deck. It's got a more narrative drive to it. Let's see a bunch of cards here. And here you got the different themes. You can usually either pick a theme or just randomly have a theme. So I'm going to say mystery and tension, which would be kind of suspense, but mostly mystery. Keep those two to the side. So let me flip these upside down here and kind of mix them up. Alright. I'll set them to the side. And I'll draw the first card. Hopefully I can get something more interesting. Okay, I got most logical plot line, which would be mystery. There's a new character. Maybe he sees somebody on the other side of the door. Descriptor is rude. The character is an individual. Okay, so I'll say that he sees someone on the other side who says something mean to him, who insults Blake. And let's see, I can draw two, let's see, two identities. Alright, so this, a deliverer. Sorry, let me adjust this. And, oh, not that one. And a driver. So probably somebody on horseback. Maybe somebody's delivering the mail. And he's, maybe he's facing Blake. And so Blake, not one to be offended, steps through the gate emotionally. He gets a little emotional. It gets swept up. His honor. He has too much honor. And he says, "What did you say to me?" And he goes right through the door. And we can even ask, does the doorway shut? I can ask that, but maybe I can make that the plot is that Blake has to get back to, you know, his real world, his drifter world. Or I can make that part of the fake question. Let me ask Mythic, and I'll say, so in this case I could say, okay, chaos factor was at a 5. Now it's at a 6. Alright, so 6 means the chaos factor goes up. I'm just doing this to kind of show you how these cards work. And I don't know if I'm going to be sticking with Mythic for the We Deal in Lead part, but 6. So in this case, it says here to draw 2 cards. And the question I'll ask Mythic is, does the door shut? So I'll draw 1 card, and then I'll draw the second card, and let's see if. All right, no. Plus says PC positive, so it stays open. Although, who knows how long it stays open for? And so I might roll up another little quest that he has to do in order to find out, you know, what's going to be the end of the adventure. What's his goal for this little one-shot? And there's a good chance that this door will still be open when he comes back. So he goes through there. He encounters a rude delivery man on the guy's way to the post office, and he probably sees the open portal, etc. And we'll take it from there in the next video, and I'll do his new stats and show you how to do the new stats in We Deal in Lead and make his character for that. Alright, thanks for watching. Keep solo questing.